Hello Aji, what are you doing?
Hello Fahmi, I'm just revising my study. Why? Do you want to join me?
Yes, sure. I want to ask you something. Can you help me?
Sure, what about?
Can you explain to me what is the definition of glut?
In economics, a glut is oversupply, overproduction, or excess of supply over demand. The term refers to either product or service. When there is an overproduction or oversupply of something, its price usually declines. Additionally, an oversupply of something can lead to unsold goods and even employment. Overproduction sometimes follows overinvestment. For example, when a company invested too much, the overinvestment creates excess productive capacity, which, as mentioned before, lead to either lower price or unsold goods.
Based on the article, mall facing meltdown as glut continuous, what you understand about glut?
Based on the article, most face meltdown as a glut continuous. Glut refer to abandon of malls, where the developer is obsessed with building more shopping space despite chronic oversupply. That's why gluts happen in our country.
Oh, I see. Thank you for helping me.
You're welcome.
Hello everyone, good evening. Today we are going to have an economic forum. But first, we are going to introduce our panel. We are going to start with Ms. Shahira to introduce herself.
Hello, my name is Nur Shahira binti Muhammad Ramli.
Okay, my name is Rosa Ariani binti Syahrul.
My name is Nur Safwana binti Jamal.
My name is Muhammad Fahmi bin Muhammad Nur.
Okay, in your opinion, what is the cause of the gluts?
I think the cause of glut is location and community. Location and community are important factor when build a shopping center. This is because the goal in choosing the location of the mall is to win more market and sales. Therefore, the choice of location should be considered of some aspect, which is the high population turnover, strong consumer purchasing power, surrounding facilities, and consumers' behavior. Nowadays, these factors does not affect the developers to develop more shopping malls in less populated area. For example, Mid Valley, which is very popular and easy to reach. Although the area is less populated, there's still a new retail space being built there. The less population causes the purchasing power of the consumers to be less. This situation can cause us a glut.
Okay, thank you, Ms. Shaira, for your nice view. Next, I would like to ask Ms. Rosa. What about Ms. Rosa? What do you think about the glut?
Okay, besides location and community, another factor of glut is sales channel. Okay, regardless of the size or grade of the store, the biggest feature is the direct face-to-face contact with the consumers. The ultimate goal of the construction of the store sales channel is to maximize the consumer satisfaction, sell the product to the consumer, and deepen the consumer's heart. Okay, anything to add?
So for me, my point is that the lack of government policy. The Malaysian Local Council has the utmost authority in regarding the approval for development projects in this country. Although the local council has the authority within their hands, but they cannot simply reject what the landowners wanted to do with their land. As long as the landowner meets with the requirements that have been set by the local council, they can be approved. If not, the local council could be taken into action and be brought up to the court. In addition, the local council has a limited degree of autonomy in which comes under the respective state's jurisdiction. Each state's jurisdiction differs from one to another. Furthermore, the local council areas are very close to each other, and has a very small area. In approval for development projects, the local council will only look into their own areas. So you can imagine if 2 or 3 mall developers came into several local councils with their proposal in their hands and the proposal ought to be approved, the number of shopping malls would increase. This would cause the supply of shopping malls are greater than the demand. Thus will cause the glut in the shopping mall sector. That is all for my opinion, and I'll pass this microphone to Mr. Fahmi right beside me to give his opinion about the cause of glut.
Okay, thank you, Ms. Wana. To my opinion, the cause of the glut is online shopping. The online shopping was so fast growing like a mushroom in our nation. This is make the glut of shopping mall in our nation. The online seller sell cheaper than shopping mall. The cost to establish the online shopping affordable in model. It made many persons try to be the seller online shopping because it was available with them. Besides that, the customer also prefer to buy online because they do not have a time to go to the mall and do not need to go from his home. It also saves the time and can buy anywhere, just click the internet. The confidence of the customer with the online shopping was increasing when more feedback from the customer before this. This way showing the seller can be trusted. So that's all from me. Thank you.
Okay, thank you, Mr. Fahmi, for your sharing. So for what we can conclude tonight, the cause of glut, we can know that from the location and community, from the involvement of government, from the online seller, and also from the sales channel. So that's all for today. We are going to end our economic forum, and thank you for watching.
About the service of the good, the service function quality of the shopping mall is the most important situation factor affecting the shopping malls of the consumers. It has the positive impact on the consumers' perceived experience and the emotional experience. Large department stores are service enterprise. Based on the manual service, consumers will not only evaluate the quality of service functions based on their service attitude and the professional level, but also evaluate the work performance of the employers based on factors such as the shopping environment and the product value. Otherwise, it will have a strong resentment against the web and may lose the contribution factor and produce a head chain reaction.
One of the causes of gluts happen is the shopping mall's environment. The mall's environments correspond to the way in which a given mall is perceived by shoppers regarding a set of functional attributes such as products and service offered and a set of psychological attributes. Mostly, shoppers will not come to the shopping malls that have a poor environments, and they may think the product in the mall is low quality and out of date. A pleasant environment of shopping malls is positively related to the frequency of visit.
To increase customer satisfaction, the mall's marketing needs to be reviewed. The good sides of shopping mall, it is profitable, stable, and able to build a good relation with the customer. The most important part are maintaining the engagement with the customer and effectiveness cooperation between them. Malls should adapt an innovative way to lead the industry. The sales model have to complete the customer's need, improve satisfaction, and enhance their image. This will keep their customer loyal and stable.
The organizable market force that helps the demand and supply of goods in a free market to reach equilibrium automatically is the invisible hand. The phrase invisible hand was introduced by Adam Smith in the book The Wealth of Nations. He assumed that an economy can work well in a free market scenario where everyone will work for his or her own interests. He explained that an economy will comparatively work and function well if the government will leave people alone to buy and sell freely among themselves. He suggested that if people were allowed to trade freely, self-interested traders present in the market will compete with each other, leading markets towards a positive output with the help of an invisible hand. In a free market scenario where there are no regulation or restriction imposed by the government, if someone charges less, the customer will buy from him. Therefore, you have to lower your price or offer something better than your competitors. Whenever enough people demand something, it will be supplied by the market and everyone will be happy. The seller ends up getting the price and buyer will get better goods at the desired price.
لا نحتاج المال كي نزداد جمالا جوهرنا هنا في القلب تلالا لا لا نرضي الناس بما لا نرضاه لنا حالا ذاك جمالنا يسمو